we're live.
Oh.
Yeah, I said we're live and you immediately fucking sniffed.
I haven't heard a sniffle out of you until...
I've had, like, the crud.
Has he sniffed one single time like that?
You haven't been here all day for me, like, hacking,
Well, yeah.
crackling.
Crackling?
Yeah.
You a campfire?
I'm snap, crackling, popping.
Nice.
Can you bring the mic a little closer to your mouth?
Oh, I'm gonna do that thing that Elvis does.
I mean, it worked.
What's that thing he says right before? He's like,
oh man, what's it? Oh dear lord.
no, it's not that. It's something that's close to that.
What are you guys talking about?
Bro,
Oh,
there's this
man.
clip of Elvis, and he's like, man, what does he say? It's like,
no.
it's like, dear God, or oh my goodness, or dear Lord, or something like that.
Dear Lord, or oh my goodness, sounds more... I think Elvis would say it, yeah.
I think he says like, dear Lord, and he goes, oh, and shoves the microphone into his mouth.
Elvis is unintentionally super funny.
Yeah, it wasn't the only time that he shoved the microphone into his mouth either.
No, he loved to do that.
Which is such a weird thing to love
Why?
to do. I never look at this microphone. I'm like, I want that in my mouth.
That one clip where we were talking about in particular, he shoves it in his mouth, grabs his throat, and he's like, afterwards. He's so happy with himself.
He was having fun with it. Good for him.
Yeah, good for Elvis. Died doing what he loved most.
Shoving microphones in his mouth.
Taking the shit.
It's crazy that he died like that.
Hold on.
I hope that's how I go out.
Hold on.
That's how I'm probably gonna go out.
Say something?
Say something.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, it's probably how I'm gonna go out, let's be honest.
Bumping mic.
Pooping.
Pooping.
Oh,
On the toilet.
Yep.
I'm gonna shit to death.
Dude. Sometimes I think it's time.
Yeah, I also you never just get like lightheaded and you're like, it's happening. I'm going down.
Like I can tell by the walk to the bathroom if I might not walk out. Like
ever again.
Yeah. Like this might be my last stroll to the toilet.
Someday David's gonna shit so hard that everything inside of him just is gonna go into the toilet.
Dude,
Oh, no.
prolapsing my organs is a fear of mine.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's just, I don't know.
I think that should be a valid fear of everybody. It
Yeah.
can happen to the best of us.
Yeah.
Like when I'm squatting, I always use a belt because like it helps with that back support too, but I'm just like, anything to where if I fart when I'm squatting, I'm done. It's over. Like the gym will have to be like nuked.
Man.
You know, I just realized we were talking about getting dinner after this. I'm dressed like a hobo.
You really are.
It's simply because this apartment's always so hot.
I mean, we can.
It's a little
can
chilly
go-
in here now, actually.
It is a little chilly
We
today.
can go to your place and you can like.
I'm good. I'll look like a hobo.
I think
Hobo
just
it up.
the sheer like difference between me and you.
Yeah,
right
David's
now.
just
dripped
dressed
out.
up. Yeah.
David's dripped to the teeth.
I'm dressed
I mean,
up.
not really. The beanie kills the drip.
Well, you know,
Keep the hair back. I didn't feel like wearing my band. You
I
know,
wasn't gonna ding it.
Well,
I gotta look.
I
I gotta
will.
look like kind of cool in my nice clothes.
yeah. You look good until it gets to the beanie.
Every time this guy pulls the mic into his mouth, he has some gas he wants to release.
Yeah.
Didn't see my hands going together.
I was counting in my head.
You didn't even count out loud. No, you were just like. So I went for it.
3, 2, 1.
We fucking suck. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to clap again. I said we didn't need to. I said we didn't need to clap again.
Oh, but no. Yeah, if I ever squat and I poop,
It's gonna happen to you one day.
I'm dead. My spotter's dead. Like, they're gone.
You know, like
You'll have to
Iron.
change your name.
Yeah, you have to move to a different town, change your
Yeah.
name.
On my tombstone.
No, you won't be dead. You'll just be dead. You'll just be embarrassed to death.
I don't think you'll die shitting while squatting.
I don't know, man.
But if you
I've thought-
accidentally shat
you're-
on another person,
I've thought I was gonna die through stranger and dumber circumstances before.
Why do we always talk about you and shitting during the beginning of every podcast episode?
Because usually it's applicable.
David just loves talking about shitting.
everybody poops.
I'm just brave enough to talk about it.
I
Yeah,
don't
he's,
like it.
he's brave enough to share his side. This is his story.
So speaking of shit and maybe not shit,
What
Where
kind
we
of a
are-
segue?
going to do our awards today.
Okay.
Welcome to the first annual.
You're really good.
I
Just
didn't.
keep going
I
on the
didn't
background music.
expect- Oh, yeah. This is really distracting. This is the first ever Plotline Movie Awards.
Boom.
So
That's a hit.
Yeah,
That's a banger what we
Yeah.
did.
you're welcome.
I'm Kevin,
I'm David,
And I'm Brent.
and welcome to the Plotline.
and welcome to our shortest cold open ever. We good job everyone.
So we have put together a series of categories that we're going to go around and,
Give our opinions on
give our
last year.
opinions on. Yeah, from movies to actors to
The good.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly.
There's some ugly ones here.
There's some ugly. It's been a kind of a crazy year for movies.
Mhm. I know there's a lot of movies when I was looking around that I wanted to see and didn't get a chance to. Which
So
sucked.
many. There were a ton that I wanted to watch,
Yeah.
but didn't have the opportunity to.
That's the thing. If we don't vote a certain movie for something that like you might feel strongly should have deserved it, odds are we just didn't see it.
We wanted it probably more than
Yeah.
likely, but we just didn't have the time to watch the movie or
Mm-hmm.
Life.
Yeah.
life happened.
This isn't
And-
our job.
Yeah, this is just a thing we do on the side, and we can only speak to what we know, and so it'd be wrong for us to vote for a movie that we hadn't seen.
Exactly.
We're not really voting; we're just giving a lot of opinion today.
Yeah. I mean,
We're
some of our stuff
ranking.
might line up.
We're ranking.
Yeah.
We're not voting. We're ranking.
yeah, we're ranking, kinda. We're just telling you all of our opinions.
We're giving the first annual Plotline Awards.
Yeah. So the way this is going to work is for each category, we each will,
Yeah.
Share how we feel about it, what we think,
Mm-hmm.
what we think fits.
And how we feel about each other's votes.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna open discussion. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be one of those where we just talk.
So should we start at the bottom of the list?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, bottom of the list was best costume design.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to start us off?
I'll kick it off. I have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
That's a very
Mhm.
obvious choice, yeah.
It's obvious, yes, and like I was thinking about the movies I saw and stuff, and like a lot of them like didn't like yeah they all look great,
Yeah.
but I don't know. There's something about the black in the first Black Panther and now in the sequel, like Ryan Coogler just captures a certain vibe, culture, and like it all works so well together. All the costumes are so great. There's so much diversity in them. Like I said, I was trying to think of anything that could rival it, and like I just couldn't think of anything that I think stuck with me more than the costumes for Black Panther. You also had Namor and the Atlanteans.
Yeah.
Like it was just everyone looked great.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I never even really thought about that.
I thought about it. I just decided to go a different route.
Yeah, same. Me too. Is ours the same?
I don't know. What's yours?
Well, mine is my for best costume. I picked Babylon, which I know is a movie you didn't see. It's not about ancient Babylon. It's actually about
It's not about the gods. It's not about Babylon.
It's
Oh,
about like
please.
1930s, 1920s cinema.
It's cinema from the Roaring 20s.
Yeah, and it was just everything about like the era was very well represented, and they had some pretty cool costumes.
Yeah, and on that, I think that something that's interesting about that movie is that it captures the styles from like a decade or more.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually like 30 years,
Mm-hmm.
like it spans, but most of the movie takes place within like about a decade time span. So you can see like the progression through time of like the different styles and whatnot. So
And I really just kind of have like a bias toward like that old timey flair.
Yeah.
That like everyone's very suave and like gussied up. You know, everyone
Yeah.
looked very regal back then.
Yeah, and everybody had to wear costumes and stuff because it's about actors.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I get that.
What's
Is
yours?
it-
Wait, sorry,
I didn't see the movie, but
it was good.
I'm gonna see it eventually. Both of
It's
you
a
liked
long
it,
one,
so
but it's
It's really
yeah. But
yeah.
it's
It
like
was
a
very unexpected for me.
it's like a love letter to cinema.
The
kind of
trailers
thing.
look good though. I mean, I did see the trailers and stuff, so I see it a little bit from where you're coming from
Mhm.
on it at least.
Yeah.
So,
It's a shame that it's not getting reviewed well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting reviewed well. It's just no one saw it.
I've heard people like dunking on it because they say like Margot Robbie did bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought she was good in it,
I thought she was terrific.
but we could probably talk about that in another episode.
Or later,
Or
because I think
later.
it might show up on my list again.
I think it shows up on my list again too. My best costume design went to Hellraiser.
Oh,
ooh,
You're really far from your
I know.
mic.
I'm trying to. I'm squeaking really bad. There we go. Sorry.
So the Cenobites had the Cinnabon Delights had really interesting costume design. I thought it was very cool how they made all the clothes out of like flesh and fleshy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That had to have been a nightmare for the costume designer to come up with. I was very impressed. It all looked very gruesome and horrific, and it fit the theme very well. The main cast, like the human characters, their costumes were like just people. They're just
Mhm.
people costumes.
Yeah.
But the Cenobites did legitimately look like horrifying, and the costumes were very inventive and used body horror and as like a tool to
Mhm.
create cool costumes for those characters.
I'll give it to you. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite movie to watch, but yeah, I'll go with you. I think the costume and like the set designs and stuff they were good. I don't think I have any issues. I think yeah. I am Is that all of our?
Yeah, that's all.
I'm gonna skip one real quick and go to get the biggest Hollywood drama
Oh
out
my
of the
God.
way
ooh,
Huge drama.
before we get into like all the big stuff now.
man, there was a lot.
I feel like we all might have the same one.
I don't know.
No, I think well,
Oh.
me and you might have the same one because I changed mine because me and Kevin had the same one and I didn't want to have the same one as Kevin. So
Gotcha.
Mine is I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm taking it. It is definitely all of the drama around Don't Worry Darling.
Yeah,
There was drama between Florence Pugh and
Olivia
Olivia
Wilde.
Wilde.
Yeah.
There was drama between Chris Pine and Harry Styles.
Did Harry actually spit on him?
That Spitgate. Oh my God, that was my initial drama.
Yeah,
I think so.
It
man.
it just looked
It looks just like it.
Yeah. Insane.
It looks like another person spitting on another man and how another man would react to
Mm-hmm.
getting spit on in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. The Shia LaBeouf drama with that
Oh my gosh,
movie.
the Shia
like,
LaBeouf.
Oh
drama.
yeah, I forgot that he was like originally slated to be in
yeah,
it.
and then
He was going to be Harry Styles.
yeah, he was going to be Harry Styles, and then she said she fired him, but he had the receipts. I was like, I didn't get fired. I quit, and then here's a video of Olivia Wilde begging me to come back to the movie. Yeah, it was, man, lots of spicy drama, that
Yeah.
movie.
It's crazy how like nothing went right for that movie.
Yeah.
It was like dead
Yeah.
on arrival for all like the drama and controversies and stuff.
Man, not to review, don't worry, but it was like a crazy case of like most of the views that it got were because people were like,
Yeah,
this is worth all the drama.
I was morbidly curious.
Yeah, that's why we
I
watched
saw that
it.
movie. Yeah, I was like, man, listen to all this drama. You want to see what it's all about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go next, just in
Okay.
case that mine and David's are the same, and I don't want to.
He wants to seem like it was
It's
his
fine.
idea.
Yeah, mine's a pretty obvious one, so it may be the same as yours. But and the only reason I picked it is because it's the only notable thing I can remember. But it's of course the slap heard around the
Yep,
world.
we have the same
Oh,
one.
Yep.
man, yeah.
I forgot it was last year.
I forgot it was
It
too.
felt like
and
so long
I
ago.
literally was looking up drama. I was like Hollywood drama, like pop culture drama, like what all
Yeah.
happened, and
Like-
that was the main thing, the slap.
That shut down like social media basically for 2 days straight of that happening. That's all people talked about. Like,
It wasn't even social media. It was like I went to work and people were
Yeah,
talking about
that's
it.
what I
mean. Yeah.
Like it was like everywhere,
Everyone.
on the radio, like on TV, like no matter where you went, everyone was talking about this damn Oscar slap.
and I
too.
mean, bless her heart, Amy Schumer still hasn't recovered from witnessing it. I mean, I hate Amy Schumer so much.
man,
I just
Amy Schumer's catching strays over here.
she needs to catch the unemployment line.
God
oh
damn.
poor Amy Schumer.
I hate Amy Schumer. I can't.
Yeah, but that was
I mean, you know what happened with that
Yeah,
slap.
we-
like,
yeah,
everybody,
really talk
everybody
about it.
knows.
Like-
but,
it's just that was the top drama.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
that's pretty clean.
yeah. So do we want to slide on over to best director?
I think we can.
All right. So
That one was hey.
Okay. I think again we're gonna have a lot of the same things because again we all kind of saw a lot of movies together, and so a lot of ours are gonna be the same. So I think mine and yours might be the same. But the director I picked for best director is the directing duo, which is the Daniels.
yeah, that is Daniel Kwan and Daniel Schreinert.
Nice. I didn't know their last
Shiner,
names.
I
I just
think.
know them as
Is
the
that yours also,
Daniels.
Kevin?
Yes.
I figured
that's
both
why
of you
I
were
had
gonna
their
take
names.
it. Yeah. When you had that, I was like, it's it. Yeah.
My close second. I'm gonna give Sam Raimi a shout out because there's one scene in Multiverse of Madness that gave me the chilly willies, and it's when Mordo is talking about. He's explaining to America Chavez and Doctor Strange about what dreamwalking is, and it's like there's a sick guitar riff that comes in. There's all these like fade ins, and it's just like so good. They like let Sam Raimi do his thing for
Yeah.
like 30 seconds, and it was
Yeah,
beautiful.
but like earlier in the movie, it had that weird PowerPoint transition where Wong's face just really overimposed on the screen.
Dude, you can't
You-
even talk to us about Wong's
You
face.
don't want to know about Wong's face.
Dude,
we-
we watched it at a
Oh
Screen X
no!
theater.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
How did
and
that
so
look?
so the way Screen X
oh my
is
God.
like it works is there's of course the regular screen, and then like the walls are, instead of it being like regular like the walls are slightly tilted on the left and right side, so and they project on both of those walls.
And they aren't using like cinema from like the actual movie. They're using supplemental footage
Mhm.
that the studio will add in that's not normally as well refined as the rest of the movie, and it's very evident when people's faces are on the side screens. there's a scene where Wong's face is on one of the side screens and it's just stretched across,
Oh
and
my god, it was so
the
funny.
funniest
It
thing.
was so funny.
I couldn't help but laugh in the middle
And
of
you
like
couldn't
this.
pay attention to what
Yeah.
anything was going on because it's just Wong in the background being very like concerned about the situation that's
But his-
going on, but his face was
it was,
just
like,
ultra
stretched.
wide.
But yeah, back to best director. Yeah, the Daniels.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once was
Made me
like,
cry.
yeah, it was incredibly well directed as far as the cast goes. The cinematography in it is incredible. Um, the fact that they were doing it on an indie budget
Mm-hmm.
and still maintained like the level of special effects that they had, that, you know,
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
it felt like a blockbuster.
Yeah,
Didn't feel like an indie movie.
but it is an A24 indie film.
Yeah. But yeah, their direction was primo.
My best director is. I was going back and forth on a couple ones, and I just kind of settled on Joseph Kosinski. He was the director of Top Gun Maverick.
Ah,
To have a sequel to a movie that was 20 years old, basically,
Uh-huh.
and have it not only live up to the hype of the first one and like the reception, but also surpass it and become one of the like highest grossing movies ever. I mean, you're working with Tom Cruise, who's like Mr. Hollywood. He had a lot of up and coming actors, a lot of couple established young actors like Miles Teller. Everything came together super well. The story was very good. Top Gun Maverick also, like, they use like real jets and stuff. They don't like fake it. So like all the actors are in jets and stuff. So getting those shots and having that work out, like, it's a lot to come together. So yeah, I have to respect that on his
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, I'm always respectful to Tom Cruise. He's the last Hollywood
Yeah.
star, like major action blockbuster man we have. So anyone that can direct him and make him do stuff. I didn't see them. I've never seen either Top Gun movies.
Both of you are gonna have to.
Yeah, I need to watch it. One day I will. I know there's a homoerotic volleyball scene in the original Top Gun movie.
There's a homoerotic football scene in the new one.
Oh hell yeah! Well, you roped me in. You got me.
Yeah.
So our next category is best indie film.
I'll get mine out of the way because I think I watched the least of indie films out of this group. I give an honorable mention to the movie X. It was a pretty good. It was a very low budget, pretty good horror film. Mia Goth did awesome in it. To where it's spawning a trilogy now. Pearl came out at the end of the year. Haven't seen that yet.
I haven't watched either.
Also Kid Cudi's in it, which,
Huh.
yeah,
I didn't know it was Kid Cudi until the credits rolled.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
yeah.
That was Kid Cudi? Holy crap.
So like I said, it was one of those you didn't expect much out of it, but I think it was a pretty good horror movie.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Jenna Ortega's in it. So she had a phenomenal 2022, honestly.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, she's getting all the work.
Yeah. Wednesday, Scream,
Yeah.
X, like she. But it's not my winner. My winner for best indie is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh well.
Oh man.
That's also my winner.
Oh man, my winner is Adult Swim's Yule Log.
Oh.
We'll get to you in a second.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, let's
We'll have
take a
the
time out.
we'll have the everything group
Oh.
talk.
Yeah.
I guess from my point of view, like that movie's not always my cup of tea and stuff, and you guys really wanted me to watch it and stuff, and it was a good movie. I will say, like, in the beginning, I was confused and stuff, but like it got tied together. It was super emotional, impactful. Action scenes were ludicrous and really fun to watch. So yeah, out of the very few indie movies, of course, I watched this year, I mean, that one, of course, is my standout one. So
You guys have heard me talk painstakingly about this movie. It's top tier cinema. It's honestly, I think it should be required viewing. So yeah, it's
mm-hmm.
good movie.
All right, Yule Log.
Man, Adult Swim Jewel Log really surprised me this year.
Can you call it indie?
Yeah, it's definitely it's an indie.
It's owned by Warner Brothers. Made it technically.
You know how big A24 is now? A24 is no longer an indie studio. I'm
Well-
sorry. Saying A24 is an indie movie is kind of anymore.
they're
When you
like-
have
they, like, publish it.
blockbuster stars in your films, like Florence Pugh and Toni Collette, and you have all these major names, and they have bigger budgets. They're getting more and more of their budgets are getting like larger and larger. So Adult Swim, I think, can definitely sneak by with an indie film that they play in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. for people that just so happen to can't sleep, scroll through the channels, and they're like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
I truly think it's for when people leave like the TV on at night and they fall asleep, for them to wake up to a log flying through a window and be like, "What is happening?"
Man, it's so good. David, if you just like, you're going to sleep, load up the HBO Max machine, just give it a chance. It's the wildest hour and a half you will experience. It is crazy.
I also watched it and
I made Kevin watch it
it was
because
pretty.
it was wild. It came out of nowhere.
Their production value is getting oddly good.
Better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Started off with like Too Many Cooks and
Yeah.
they actually have a Too Many Cooks cameo in it.
Yeah, that was good, man. Good on Adult Swim, putting out the good works.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Clear my throat for the next jingle.
We'll get negative here for a little bit before we
Oh yeah,
what
we're getting the
yeah, let's
bad stuff out of the way.
yeah. Let's get what was your most disappointing movie of 2022? So this one is we went in with pretty high expectations and you were just severely let down. Did not meet your expectations.
Halloween Ends.
Figure that was going to be yeah.
Don't worry, darling. Was mine.
I just don't know how you had any expectations.
It looked good. When I first saw the trailers, it
yeah.
looked good.
I didn't think it looked any like.
It looked mysterious. I like a good mysterious, like psychological thriller. And when you get me on a good trailer, the trailer was intriguing enough.
Yeah.
To where I was like, and like I hadn't. This was the first film that I'd seen Harry Styles. Like I knew he's been in a few things, but this is the first time I've ever seen him actually act. So I was interested to see how that would go.
Yeah, but I don't know how you could be surprised that it ended up bad at his the first thing from him that you're watching where he's actually acting.
Because I hear Booksmart, which is Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. I heard it was phenomenal. I hear it's really good.
I don't think it was a poorly directed movie. I mean, I think that
I was surprised with how bad in my mind it turned out to be. You guys really hated Halloween Ends, and I did too. But like the more I think about it, the less I have such a bitter hatred toward it, like you guys do.
I'll never forgive David Gordon Green for what he did to me.
I'm excited for his new Exorcist trilogy. Let's see what happens.
Stop giving him trilogies.
The biggest mistake they could have ever made is announcing that set of movies is going to be a trilogy after what happened with Halloween. They clearly had a really good idea for the first one, and then we're like, "Oh nuts! What do we do with the rest of these?"
I know. Let's get rid of Mike.
Yeah. Let's market the entire third movie in our Michael Myers trilogy on Michael Myers, and then not have.
We need a new villain. Hey kid, what's your name? Rowan. Perfect. Get in the studio. Speaking of which, he's doing great. He's just been vacationing and
Oh,
stuff.
good for him.
Yeah, nothing major, but yeah, he's just been getting outdoors.
I hope he gets roles.
I know. I'm on the hunt. I'm hoping. I kind of thought outside the box on this one because I figured Halloween Ends is gonna get brought up.
I'm shocked. I thought you were gonna pick Halloween Ends.
A movie that I thought was gonna be really good was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, it was kind of alone. It was kind
of coming off the heat of Ragnarok, coming off the Avengers movies, I figured this was gonna be a good one. Christian Bale as the villain, I was sold. And man, I hated that movie.
You hated it?
I
I
did
thought
not
it was
like it at all.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was like you could just tell Taika Waititi was phoning it in. Like
Yeah.
he did not care.
I didn't think it was funny. And if
Mm-mm.
they tried to do a joke, it was not in a moment where it needed to be a joke. It didn't like
The jokes they picked to be running jokes were like the worst jokes.
they didn't let the plot breathe. It was here's some plot, but ooh, we're gonna make fun of it, and then we're just gonna be like, Gore wants this.
I think the problem with it is more of like a studio interference type of thing.
What
It seems like it was supposed to be a much longer movie and they cut it down.
whatever it was, it sucked. It didn't work.
I didn't think it was that offensive though, to be honest. I thought it was like a turn your brain off, eat some popcorn, watch Thor do some kooky shit.
I think
Have like the of course like pulling at your heartstrings Natalie Portman stuff.
yeah, but they made
you know.
they made jokes about her cancer. Like they didn't let that serious plot point like sit. They're just like, you have stage 4 cancer. Blah. Like and like yeah, turn your brain off and eat popcorn. But at a certain point, when you're watching a movie that you had high expectations for, you're wondering,
No, and
is
I
this
can't.
worth me eating popcorn through?
Yeah, I mean I can't like speak for
Mhm.
your experiences. But
I was just,
I just didn't think it was.
'cause I'm not saying it's like the worst movie ever, but like as far as disappointment goes,
Yeah,
like that one, I was super disappointed, and I had lofty expectations for the Thor movie.
yeah. I guess this wasn't the best year for Marvel.
No,
I mean, they kind of picked it up
Black
in the
Panther
second half,
saved it.
and Werewolf by Night was really
I
good.
haven't watched Werewolf by Night
Have you
yet.
not?
Moon Knight was
Ooh.
good.
Moon Knight was good. I didn't think She-Hulk was as bad as everybody said.
I
it
didn't
was.
watch
You should
She-Hulk.
watch Werewolf by Night. It's dope.
I wanted to. I think I was doing something the night you guys all watched it, so I
It's
just missed
dope.
it. Yeah,
You should
Yeah,
watch
it's
it.
really good.
like I said, it's on my list. But yeah, Marvel had a iffy year. The new Ant-Man trailer though looked pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
Oh, dude, it's
Ant-Man does look good though. I'm excited.
yeah,
for
I'm
it.
excited for that.
When does that come out? February?
Yeah.
Yep, it's
Ooh, it's
Yep.
coming up.
it's coming up. So yeah, I think wow, all 3 different movies for that. Good job.
Yeah. Good job, fellas. So, what's everybody's worst movie of the year?
Oh, we're doing this one.
I could have gone for worst actor, I guess.
I thought we were gonna do worst actor.
Well,
What?
I didn't pick a worst actor, so you guys go first because that was the one that I.
You can piggyback on one of ours.
Easily Harry Styles.
Um,
Easily worst actor Harry Styles.
easily Jared Leto.
In what?
Morbius.
Oh, I never saw it.
I didn't
Yeah.
either.
I
but-
consciously didn't watch Morbius on purpose.
So this one I never watched it, but I worked at the theater when this was out the first and second time.
They really thought, didn't they?
And seeing people, some people when they were at the concession line, they're like, I just have to see how bad it is. Like they weren't going in expecting anything. And the ones that were like excited to see it, like just seeing them leave defeat, you can tell when someone knows they've wasted their time.
Yeah.
And then for us to fool a studio into putting the movie back in theaters for it to flop again. And I've watched some of it. When We Were Dead, I walked in just to see how bad Jared Leto sucked.
Yeah.
I think so. Like he's become like a punchline in Hollywood at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, just
I do think I would want to see what he could have done with the Joker if the studio hadn't messed with that too much. Just because I'm intrigued by the idea, but yeah, he's really becoming like a laughing stock.
yeah. So I like
And he's not a great guy.
his name stuck in my mind when I was thinking of like who had just a bad year.
Yeah, and so Harry Styles, I think for me personally, single-handedly ruined Don't Worry, Darling. His like you can tell like Florence Pugh is acting and she's like acting well, and Harry Styles is just giving like a dull performance the entire movie.
Mhm.
And it like takes you out of it. That was like that was I think my big gripe from that, other than the I mean, like the basic plot of the movie is kind of meh, you know,
Yeah.
because they took like a really cool premise and kind of didn't go anywhere with it.
Yeah, the endings were like all loses all its steam. Like they reveal the big reveal, and then it's just like it would be a cool concept if it was done right, but the way that the reveal is done and the way that it's just like wrapped up, it's just like
Oh,
like it leaves something great to be
Yeah.
desired. You're like, oh, okay.
oh, that's what this could have been. Huh.
Oh, huh. That's neat, but too bad it kind of sucked.
So yeah, that's why Harry Styles is my
I
worst
respect
actor
it.
of the
Like I said,
year.
I didn't see that movie, so I can't.
No, I get it.
I didn't see Morbius, but I think I saw how
Enough.
Morbius affected people.
You know what? I'm gonna say something bold,
Yeah.
just because I didn't really think about this, and the first thing that came to my mind, like my gut instinct, is to say The Rock and Black Adam.
All
Rock,
right,
The
yeah,
Rock
I
was one of the people I was juggling on who I wanted. No, I'm with
Yeah.
you.
I think the like again, like kind of same thing with Thor: Love and Thunder. Whenever it's like a Rock, like he's featuring film, you know, like he's like the title character. I don't go to those movies expecting pure cinema. I know it's gonna be The Rock being The Rock doing The Rock things. So
And
I
that
just,
used to be enough.
It's just tiring now.
It's like now, it's just like yuck. I've seen this before, and it does nothing
and
for
like
me.
I've seen like a lot of people, fan wise and Hollywood, like just start turning on The Rock now. Like
Yeah.
people are, you have to like do something different. Everyone is he's falling into the Adam Sandler of action like stage where everyone's like, we know what you're doing.
and have you all had Zoa? Ugh,
Yeah, it's gross.
I have
it
not.
tastes like sweat.
Is that like his energy drink?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Ugh,
Tastes like cat piss.
It's not good.
yikes.
It's terrible. You should try it sometime.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
have
should try it
to.
just for the because I
Live
tried
on.
it once and I was like, just
We should get you a Zoa for next episode.
Yes, I'll give it a shot. All right, yeah, no. Like I said, The Rock was one of the people I was kind of like looking at.
yeah.
I
You
just,
should be greatly ashamed.
I think he was probably my second, yeah, because he got memed on too at the end of the year where we're like, you've leaked false numbers, you loser.
Yeah.
So I guess that leaves of all the bad stuff,
Worst movie.
the worst movie of the year.
You want me to go?
Here you go.
The worst movie I saw this year was Jurassic Park Dominion.
Figured.
Yuck. Can I get
Yeah.
a yuck?
I thought that'd be yours. You've hated that movie.
It was so bad.
I'm actually seconding that.
Oh, I never saw it, so.
Oh, you're lucky.
I watched it at a friend's house,
Mm.
and we watched the extended director's cut, and it was so long and so confusing. There was a point in the movie where they were on subplot number 77, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I was like, what? I don't understand what's going on anymore.
It's just
man.
like, how do you get the OG trio of Jurassic Park
Mm-hmm.
and make it so boring and so bad and just so unwatchable? That should be like I'm my butt is in the seat to see the three of them, to see Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum. It took me a second to get those names out, but yeah, like that's what I'm here to see. And the whole movie is just like they're not bad. They're not bad at all. It's just what they're
Yeah.
given to work with is just complete garbage. There's a whole subplot with like locusts.
Yeah, the giant
The
locusts.
giant locusts, and it's just like they're like trying to figure out what's
That's-
going on with the locusts, and
That's
it's like,
why the OG characters are there.
yeah, that's literally
That's,
they're there because there's these big old bugs.
yeah, they're not nothing to do with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Really. Their
They
whole
kind of just
purpose-
bump into Chris Pratt
yeah.
doing this dinosaur thing, and
It's
they're
like-
like, oh, now we gotta work together.
It's like they hired those three actors for a completely unrelated movie, made that unrelated movie in Jurassic World, and then combined them together into like one plot. Because it's like like the two plots were so disconnected from one another. It's like why are these guys working together? How did they just like so quickly end up on the same side? Like, what are they doing? What is everybody
Yeah.
doing here?
Not good. It's not even like turn your brain off type of and then be able to enjoy it. It's just like even when there's action with dinosaurs in the old movies, you're like, yeah. And this movie is just like what's happening? What's going on? Like, they're like, there's a scene when they're like driving on motorcycles, and like Bryce Dallas Howard's running through like the rooftops in Venice, and she like jumps from one window to another, and then this Velociraptor also jumps from one window to another, and meanwhile Chris Pratt's down on the streets below, of like waving in and out of buildings. You know how like the streets in like Italy are really like tight, and the walkable cities.
And
we
there
don't have
are
that here.
raptors
And
chasing them like they're two guys on
and then they
motorcycles.
come around the corner, and there's just like a giant T-Rex like fighting another giant T-Rex, and it's just like things. It's just like happening.
It's just like a bunch of shit happening.
Did this actually happen?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can show you the scene.
I
Like,
believe you.
It's
This sounds like, like when you're around a toddler and they're telling you a story and you can tell they're making stuff up.
literally, literally. That's what the movie is
And then the T-Rex came from around the corner, but they had their anti-T-Rex spray on.
and they're like driving by, and they're like,
Oh my
"Whoa,
god,
look at
the
this."
raptors are chasing them because a lady laser pointed at them like they're fucking big cats. This lady laser pointers them, and that's how they mark the like people to be chased.
So are you
by the
insinuating
raptors.
that a lady was controlling the raptors also?
Yes, some lady is just controlling.
What
the
if I
raptors.
told you there was a clone girl?
That's the most believable thing out of the stuff I just heard.
There's a clone girl, and Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard decide to adopt her, and she's angsty.
Oh, that's the
and-
kiddo?
Tim Apple wants that little girl and Chris Pratt's raptor's baby.
Yeah, they kidnap. So Chris Pratt's raptor like has a baby by itself. It's like a miracle. She just like births a baby, and then these guys roll up and take it, and then the raptor comes up to Chris Pratt, looks it in the eye, and he's like, the raptor's like, "Get my baby back," and Chris Pratt is like, "I'm gonna get your baby back, raptor."
And then Bryce Dallas Howard looks at Chris Pratt and is like, "Get my baby back."
Literally, there's a moment where Jeff Goldblum's like, "You made a promise to a dinosaur." He's like, "Yes, I did."
And so the thing about the clone girl is that she's not like a clone, really. She's like, her mom is the person that she was cloned from. And that's why they want to study the little girl and the raptor, because they're not clones in the traditional sense where they're made in a pod. They're clones that were birthed from the originals. And that's where those two are connected. That's why Tim Apple wants them.
It's
I'm
terrible.
tempted to change my answer to what I've just heard.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that the little clone girl in the last movie like pushed a button and released all the dinosaurs into the mainland. So like released them from their island where they were on, and now they're like out into the rest of the world. And the movie begins with like this like Vice style
It's the
documentary
best part of the movie.
about like dinos being in the mainland, and it's like maybe like 3 minutes long, and it's so cool. You're watching and you're like, yes, this is awesome, this is what I came to see, dinos on the mainland. And then it immediately just like is like, you see this cool movie, let's see what Chris Pratt's doing in the woods.
I wish the movie would have just been about like the dinos like assimilating into our culture and like getting jobs and stuff.
Like in the Flintstones. You wanted it
Yeah.
to be the Flintstones.
Flintstones.
movie.
I wanted Chris Pratt to yell yabba dabba doo.
He will in 3 years, I guarantee.
If he's Mario, he'll be Fred Flintstone
They're-
down the
they're
road.
I'd
going to
recommend you to
make-
yabba dabba don't see this movie.
Ooh. My worst movie is Halloween Ends.
All right, you know that
Bum 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 bum.
I
the worst marketing I've ever seen in
Mhm.
a film.
I wanted to not pick it because it's just I feel
Low hanging fruit.
low hanging fruit, and I think Brent's right where I think we like overhate it, but like I was looking back and I'm like, I can't remember the last time I willingly just stared at a wall in a movie theater to pass time until it was over.
So, and then on top of that, you say we overhate this movie, but we literally started this podcast because of how much we hated
That was the
movie.
straw that broke our podcast camel back.
Yeah, but like I could watch it again.
I
You know what I
never wanna
wouldn't
watch
would
the
watch
movie
again? Jurassic Park Dominion. There's nothing you could get me to do, and that's why it's my movie of the year that I hate.
I said
the
it's
most.
just I kept thinking back to me looking at the wall and side-eyeing Kevin, and Kevin knowing I did it and laughing and then nodding his head.
Don't get me wrong, it's bad. I'm not lying. It's not good.
And just
But it's just I just don't.
everyone in our theater had a bad time.
I
Oh, yeah,
mean,
it was
I don't
bad.
think I'd
Bad
watch Jurassic Park Dominion again, but I think I could I think if it were like on at someone's house and it were just
I'd say
on,
turn it off.
I'd be less offended than if Halloween Ends was on.
I think I
Not
could
me.
watch Halloween Ends if I was in a group that I'm like, hey, we can make fun of this movie. Don't worry.
It's not really good to make fun of, honestly.
No,
It's
we
not-
could do it. You could,
Yeah.
we
We
could
can
make
make
a
fun of
commentary
it.
track of it. A dude beats Michael Myers' ass in the middle of
No,
a
you're
tunnel.
right.
No hate to
literally.
Rowan. No hate to Rowan Campbell. Rowan Campbell beats Michael Myers up.
He's literally the
Yeah,
definition
alright.
of just some dude. Rowan Campbell
Okay, actually-
climbs into a sewer and beats Michael Myers' ass.
All right, yeah, you're right. I can make fun of.
And then Michael sits up Undertaker style and goes,
Huh? Yeah.
my mask.
I haven't washed it in years.
I loved that thing.
Yeah. See, we're clowning on it right now.
It's just, yeah, we could easily. But yeah, that's my worst movie. Like, it was, I almost put it as disappointing also with you, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's just so bad. It's a really bad movie. But we got all the we got all the
yeah,
hate
out of the
way.
Yeah. So before we get to our top 3 movies of the year, I'm gonna kind of split it into a little bit of genre, give some people some shine. What was your best comedy movie of the year?
I think.
Jackass Forever.
Yep. That's mine
Jackass
too.
Forever. Okay.
Yep. That's mine.
Do we even have to divulge? It's just grown-ups that we grew up on doing dumb stuff, doing more dumb stuff,
and-
but older.
They've added new.
Yeah,
cast
there's
members
some
to
younger.
That's the
extend
thing.
the
It's like
legacy.
it doesn't even have to be those same people.
Yeah.
It's just a good fun time. You go in, watch people get hit in the balls, and you laugh about it.
Yep.
And it's just like, haha, that's something about watching people fall over, getting hurt.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's timeless.
More of that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like a going back to the roots for me, kind of is how it felt. Because
Yeah.
I think it was like the second one or the third one was just, and maybe it was the second one, was just like hard to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the second one's kind of gnarly, but it's good to see them all back in good health.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're having
Cool.
fun.
Yeah.
All but one.
Well, he's in it.
Well,
He is
He's
for
in it
one bit, and then
yeah, and there's a scene where they're all on like
the
they're,
marching
like,
band.
Yeah, they're marching band, and they're on like a treadmill, and they step on it, and it shoots them out. You can see Bam Margera.
Huh.
He recorded that one single stunt,
And then they had a big blow up.
but they edited it
Damn.
so well that unless you're looking for him, you don't even know he's there.
I
Yeah.
didn't know
Yep.
that he was there.
Which it always makes me sad because he was like my favorite of the Jackass crew growing
Yeah,
up.
it's
I
sad
loved
to see
Bam. I
what
watched
he's-
Bam's
Viva La
World.
Bam.
Yeah, on MTV. It was funny. It was just like mini Jackass.
Yeah. You never watched Viva La Bam where
No.
he makes fun of Phil? I'm gonna show you the bit.
I
Where
watched
they-
them all the time.
Oh my god, there's a really funny bit. So it's like he always like pranked his stepdad Phil.
Oh, I love that bit.
Yeah, and then there's a bit with a bear where they get a guy in a bear suit in like his hotel room, and they
I've seen that.
wait no, it's not a bear, it's a gorilla. It's like a
yeah,
big
yeah,
big
no,
old
yeah,
gorilla.
yeah. You're right. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
so
I
you've
think
seen
you
it.
showed it to me.
You've seen a little bit of Viva La Bam then. So
Yeah.
It's like
It's
that.
good.
Are you sure that's in that? I thought that was in like one of the Jackass.
It might be
movies.
in a Jackass movie, but it's like the Viva La Bam is more of that.
Yeah,
They
well, that's good.
messing
Mhm.
with Phil.
It's quite literally like Viva La Bam messing with Phil.
I gotta say though, Bam Margera is my least favorite of
Yeah.
them. I always thought he was just being an asshole, and then like whenever they were trying to like get him back, he was just a huge pussy about it.
Well,
Sorry to use that as like a
like I
yeah,
see
you know.
he was like best friends with Dunn, and like that's what really Dunn dying like crashed Bam.
Well,
He
like
can't. Yeah.
I mean, the tragic as that may be,
They
I know it's
were
not an
all- Look
excuse.
how far
Yeah.
Steve-O has come.
Like I said, that's not an excuse, but like that's just like they've all kind of recovered. Like Bam, he has not, and it's sad to watch. Like
you
he just
can't help somebody who won't help. himself.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's the point they reached, and I don't blame them. I mean, they like Steve was like sober.
Yeah,
completely
and
turned his
through
life.
it all, through all that drama. It still produced a movie that was able to make me laugh.
Yep.
and was really good. It was
Yeah.
really funny,
Said I figured that'd be.
fairly enjoyable.
There
even.
wasn't a lot of good comedies last year. The more I looked into it, that I saw at
Yeah.
least,
I
it was
mean,
just very.
I think people counted Everything Everywhere All at Once as a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
kind of funny.
Yeah, it had
Rakakuni,
Rakakuni.
That was
it
the
had
hot
a-
dog
It was
fingers.
super funny.
It had a good amount of comedy
Yeah.
bits in it. I think it actually was nominated for best comedy this year. I don't know if that's
Interesting.
maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think it might have been.
Hmm.
Hmm.
To
Best.
bring up my favorite movie again. Sorry.
No, you're good. Best action movie.
Let me look. I don't remember what I put for this.
Mine. Brent might hate mine. He
What?
might get really upset about mine. I don't know.
What?
Violent Night.
Why would I hate that?
I
Huh?
love
I don't
that
know.
pick. I love that pick.
It
Was
was
alright?
it was surprising too, because
Mm-hmm.
like it's a good fun action movie. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just Santa Claus doing a Die Hard kind of.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
No, I see it.
It's John Wick Santa Claus Die Hard.
My only complaint is, I mean, it was kind of Brent's main complaint when we reviewed it. Was just, I felt it took a while and there's a lot of in between on action in it.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of pure action movies
Yeah.
this year, and it felt like a more fun choice than a Marvel
Because
movie.
I thought about Violent Night, but that was my reasoning of why I wasn't gonna pick it to be my top.
Yeah.
So I get
I
it.
think we may have the same one this time.
We won't.
Or we won't?
No.
Oh, man. Okay, well, what's yours then?
Mine is Top Gun Maverick.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
well, yeah,
Well,
I think I said that. I think I told you earlier
You
his was gonna
did.
be Top Gun Maverick.
There's not much to really dive into. Just freaking fighter jets, military, Tom Cruise. Just, it's a fun movie. So much, something's always happening.
Yeah,
mine's the Batman.
That
the
was one.
Batman is a good choice.
Mhm.
That
Oh, yeah,
scene
sorry,
where
back
he's
to the
that scene
action.
where he's in the nightclub beating up people, and then Colin Farrell's like, "Hey, what are you doing,
What are
sweetheart?"
you doing, baby?
Yeah. I that part alone, I could watch that on repeat.
I want to watch that movie. I haven't watched it
It's
the
good.
second
I
time.
don't think I watched it a second time either, but it's good.
Yeah, I remember it very clearly.
Yes, me too, and I don't never do that.
So
Why?
so do we want to do? We have 2 routes we could go because I think we should end with.
Yeah. We still have horror.
Oh.
Best horror movie of the year.
Oh, what did I think? This is when my barbarian stride picks up. Barbarian.
This is where it picks up. All right.
Yeah, it starts winning some awards for me. It goes on a streak.
I watched the first half.
You guys
or
watched the
so.
first half. Our internet crapped out, and you never watched the second half with
Yeah,
me.
Correct.
It's a real shame because it's so good. It was my most surprising movie of the year.
Whoa, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Guess
what are
what?
you
I'm
doing?
spoiling
Oh
it.
Hey,
my
stop
God.
It's
spoiling. Hey.
it's so
Hey,
good.
Stop.
Everything
Hey,
about Barbarian is so good. It's just
We try to put together a freaking.
And
We're
I'm
trying to have a.
breaking the rules again.
Stop breaking the rules.
I'm breaking the rules.
Out of any episode we've ever done that should have a rule, it's the one like this.
Yeah, normally we don't have any rules. And
We
then,
just-
the one where you have some loose rules, you're breaking them.
Tearing down.
Mine was Black Phone.
I bet the Black Phone was.
I
It
have,
looked really good. I
Yeah,
never
it did
watched
look
we'll
good. I
watch
never
it.
seen
It was really good. I was super surprised by it, but no, I enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple times since, bought it on DVD and stuff, and every time I enjoy it every time, even though like I know what's gonna happen and stuff. So, nah, Black Phone is super good.
I went with Nope.
Okay.
It was just a real good Jordan Peele horror movie.
Okay.
It wasn't exactly what I expected. I thought it would have been something different.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean that it wasn't a good movie.
I get you. Yeah. Are you sure no one's favorite Halloween movie is Halloween Ends?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
Also not Scream.
I didn't pick Scream either. It wasn't even in contention.
5 Cream hurt. I'll never forgive it.
Yeah, so we're down to our final 3 categories. Do we want to just jump into surprising since Brent was ahead of us?
Yeah, let's go.
Barbarian. Boy, I didn't even know what it's about. I knew nothing. All I knew was it was a horror movie, and
Yeah.
I went in, and boy, Bill Skarsgård, he's really good. Star hit of the year. I wish I kind of would have thought about it more, but Justin Long is so good in Barbarian. Like, he plays such a big asshole, but he's just enjoyable to watch, and just the events that unfold that I wish you guys would have got to see.
I know what
Oh,
happens.
Well,
oh,
I don't,
man.
but we'll
It's
we'll watch
We'll
it
watch
good.
it.
It's good. It's so good.
one day.
Barbarian. Really, really gonked my gussy.
Mm,
Wow,
hated that.
that's so my most surprising movie of the year was Prey.
Oh,
I didn't expect it to be good. I actually thought it was gonna be bad. But the cast was really good. Um, the 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 Predator was good. The I liked that it was like a. I hope they do more movies like it, where it's like a Predator movie set in like a weird time period. Um, the leading actress was really good. I thought it had a good story. Um,
Could you imagine like Predator in like Victorian London?
I would love that. I would love that so much.
the Mayans.
I would. Well, I mean, pretty close.
I
I
never.
would watch it.
I didn't watch the new one.
It was Native
Ancient Egypt.
Americans.
Ancient Egypt. Like you gotta fight the pharaohs.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah, they could deck
I-
them out in, like,
America during
gold.
Native Americans.
That's
That's
actually
what
this
Prey
one.
is
Yeah,
about.
that's
I
actually
didn't
this
watch
one.
it. Vikings.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
sick.
be cool. Yeah, I would watch that.
It's just like the Assassin's Creed franchise.
But
what
with-
point
But with
in-
Predator.
the Predator. What point in time could you slap the Predator in? And it'd be
You
cool?
know the
Yeah.
Revolutionary War, but they,
Oh, could you imagine like the
Give-
Predator versus like a samurai,
Oh, that'd be so sick.
and they give his outfit is like a crazy samurai Predator outfit?
Yeah, because they made the Predator suit like different for this movie.
Yeah, it was more like Native American tribal-y.
Yeah,
Like it was more like it was like it was made of bone and stuff, and like
yeah. And because like I don't think, I mean, I bet people realize it, but I just don't think they actively think about it. Every predator is kind of a different predator because it's like a whole species of these guys that just love hunting.
imagine it's the same Predator in every movie.
Well,
It's the same
definitely,
guy.
definitely
definitely isn't.
100%. But nobody really thinks about it, you know? They're just like, oh, it's the Predator. But they never think about the fact that he has a family and a name. That Predator's name is Jim, and he has a wife back home.
I was
and
thinking
he's...
Josh.
Josh.
I don't know. That's funnier.
Topher.
Oh, you already know me. My name's Topher.
Cletus.
Man, we're really going south with it.
We started off really good. We just it was gonna happen. We knew it. I mean,
Clem.
short for Clementine.
Yeah.
The Predator's a girl. What's it tell you?
That'll be what they do next.
A female predator? Unheard of.
A predator with boobs.
I'll have to watch it.
You think a predator...
Look at the Predussy on that thing.
Oh, God. Yuck.
You think it has like the
It has to.
little
Oh,
little
the
mandibles?
Predacy has mandibles?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think it clicks.
Maybe.
Sound effect you made, oh my God.
That's how you know they're like, babe.
Babe, put it away.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. I have a headache.
Work was exhausting.
I had to hunt so many humans.
I come home to you clicking up a storm. I just want a glass of water. Please.
But yeah, Prey was good. I liked Prey. That the actress in it was good. So, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. And the dog. Oh my gosh, sorry. I must let you go into yours. But the dog. You remember the dog, Brent?
Yeah.
I love that dog.
Good dog. Good dog. It was a good boy.
There was a thing from the director that was like, people wanted to see more of the dog, but those were literally the only usable shots we had because it wasn't like a stunt dog. It was just like
A dog.
somebody's dog. Yeah.
Man.
Good for that dog. Fine
What a
work.
Hell
Good
yeah,
boy.
yeah. The best boy.
Mhm.
All right, David, you can go.
Oh, cool. So my most surprising movie is a movie that I really just didn't know anything about. I just thought it looked really cool, and I went to see it, and man, my most surprising movie is Bullet Train.
Knew it. I actually thought that it was going to be your best action.
It was up there. It was in contention. This movie is just fun.
Yeah,
You have a blast watching it. I know you guys haven't seen it, which
I've seen like a clip or two from
I
it.
said we'll watch it. It's a blast. Yeah, Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, who did phenomenal in this. I'm so excited for him to be Craven.
Hmm.
I think he can do it. Is it my best casting for a Craven? No.
It's not even him. It's not even the casting that's the problem. It's that Sony's doing it.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Yeah, I don't trust Sony. I trust Aaron Taylor Johnson.
You saw what they did with Morbius, right?
Twice.
You saw what they did with all the Spider-Man they've ever done except for Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Sony's bad. But no, this movie was just very fun to watch. The action was great, laughed a lot. Couple twists in it too for it being like kind of just a base level action movie. So no, it was a really great cast too. Bad Bunny's in it also.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's definitely my pick. I was very pleasantly surprised, and it's one of my favorite movies in a long time.
Nice.
So, best actor? Is that where we're at now?
We are. I did actor and actress. You guys
I
didn't
did
have
both.
to. Okay.
I also did both.
Okay, good. We were all on this. Good job, everyone. So we'll do actress or actor first.
Actor. Let's go with that. I said actor.
Okay.
We should probably just.
My best actor, Austin Butler and Elvis.
One of my big regrets was not seeing Elvis.
I watched
think
I watched it yesterday.
I think it would have been on my list.
Mm-hmm.
He's the part I was talking about with the mic. He does it in the movie. Yeah, he
Yeah,
reenacts
that's
it.
the only reason that I regret not watching that movie. Sorry,
Yeah.
because
Now he is Elvis. Like it is
Yeah.
scary how like very similar it is. I mean, they'll cast good like the Elton John, one where they got
Taron
Taron
Egerton.
Egerton, yeah. The
Rami
Queen
Malek,
one, Rami
yeah.
Malek,
Rami
yeah. Like
Malek.
they cast them very well, and like it sounds like Elvis, looks like Elvis going through. It was a really good movie, but yeah, Austin Butler did phenomenal.
You think they could ever do a movie where they have Elvis and Elton John and Freddie
Putting
Mercury?
together the Avengers
yeah. Yeah.
of dead musicians. Elton
Yeah.
John's not dead.
Elton John's still alive.
Sorry.
But yes.
Out of all of them, yeah, somehow he's
Yes.
still standing.
100%. I want to put together.
God damn you!
I
He
want
just made a joke.
Yeah, I know. I want to put together the Avengers of musicians.
Huh. What a weird thing you want.
The
What would they be called?
Musengers.
Okay,
that's
that's
I don't
bad.
know. You put me on the
Boo.
spot.
the vocalist.
That sounds too serious. It's definitely wouldn't be a serious movie. I don't know.
The singers.
We'll have to
Workshop it a
yeah,
little
we'll have
bit.
to workshop it.
But no, yeah. Austin Butler's my favorite, my best actor.
You should go.
I should go?
Yeah.
Okay. My best actor is Diego Calva for his performance in Babylon. He is the male lead, and he does a really good job. I'd never heard of him before. Oh yeah, you're opening your mouth because I said he does a good job.
The Bandmates.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
he was still on that. Yeah, Diego Calva has like a really wide range of like times that he has to pretend he's in, and then like different like points in a character's life. He's like he plays a character through like 30 years of ups and downs, and it's like he's convincing in it. And I
Yeah.
didn't have there were no other actors this year that I saw that really made me go, "Ah, damn." You know?
Yeah, you really feel for him.
Yeah.
I agree. He did really well in that movie. Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, you really wanted us to wait for you to go last.
Yeah, because I'm breaking the rules.
Oh, I remember.
There was no performance this year that affected me, that made me like want to get up and clap, that like just really I feel like should get all the praise And
Rowan Campbell
No.
exists.
I really thought you
No.
were gonna do Rowan
Nah.
Campbell.
better. And it's not technically a movie, so that's why I'm breaking the rules. But Bob Odenkirk in Better Call Saul was the best performance I saw this year, and it was the most cinematic thing that I saw this year, and it wasn't even a movie, but his performance knocked it out of the park. Yeah, he did 5 more seasons before that, but literally the 6 seasons, like, phenomenal in those, but, like, something about, like, just the roundabout, bringing it home. I know we don't really talk about TV stuff here, but I couldn't not put it on my list, because he just was, he's getting snubbed everywhere else.
Well,
So,
For TV, I'll throw in Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. He
yeah,
did.
he did good.
yeah, he was good.
It was pretty emotional for him. He had some really good scenes and stuff.
But Brent, for breaking the rules the second time, you're fired.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. You're not fired.
Well, wait, I do it again.
That's when we're gonna have to start drafting the papers up.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it in 10 minutes.
So
Insubordinate and childish.
Wait, you'll feel more strongly about it when it happens. Okay.
Actress
best actress.
Michelle Yeoh. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah, that would have been a really obvious choice for me, wouldn't it have been?
Mm-hmm. I was surprised when you did pick her.
She's really good in it.
But yours, that's my number 2.
Yeah.
That was a flip.
Yeah, she's my number 2. Yeah. What was that?
My elbow.
What was your
Oh my
elbow? It sounded
God.
like Brent dropped something.
No.
Yeah, I like just extended it
I'm
out.
going for week number 2 in a row where I don't drop. I haven't dropped anything
You
yet.
dro-
dropped
really-
something
No, I didn't.
last week because I edited. Trust me. I said you dropped your vape, and you're like, it's a views.
The jewel.
Yeah, the jewel.
No, I feel like specifically last week. Do you not remember me talking about like, hey, I didn't drop it? You not remember that?
I had to edit this audio for a bit.
I feel like you're a fipper because I specifically.
I mean, we could play back the tapes.
We're
I
gonna
do
have to.
remember you saying it, and I didn't remember you dropping anything. But maybe it's because we were recording early.
I know we talked about it. Maybe we were just making fun of you for doing it.
I don't know, man.
We'll see. No, we'll see.
Okay, who is yours?
Mine is Angela Bassett for her performance in Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Panther?
Panther.
Loser.
Panther.
Yeah, she did phenomenal.
That scene where she is yelling at Okoye really, really had me like slouching in my seat. I was like, "Oh goddamn, stop yelling at me!"
Must fight urge to do an impression.
You should.
Yeah, you should.
You
Really
should.
fight that
You
urge.
should definitely fight it off.
Why? Why is it every single time you hear Black Panther, you wanna do it?
She doesn't, because she's the way she. Man, there's 2 lines of dialogue that stuck out to me this year. When Bryce Dallas Howard is sitting in that airplane and Chris Pratt is like, "We gotta get you off this airplane," and she goes, "What?" in Jurassic World, and then when Angela Bassett is giving her speech about how she's lost everything, I won't do it.
Do it. You want to? Just do it.
I've lost my son. They've taken everything from me. What have I left?
Why do you, whenever you get louder, get closer to the mic?
Because you need to feel it.
You know, the closer you get to the mic, the louder you are already. Right?
Double it up.
That really
Quiet
sucks for me.
I think you're really quiet.
I'm probably gonna cut that little bit, but
Man, that's rude. You shouldn't. That was the best performance that I've given. I changed my answer. It was me.
you're the best actress.
I'm the best actor of the year. Sorry, Bob Odenkirk. Eat your heart out.
Who's your best actress of the year?
Breaking the rules again. Rhea Seehorn as Kim Wexler in Better Call Saul was the best actress. Her and Bob Odenkirk gave the duo of best actor and actress performance this year. Maybe the best romance of recent memory, all time, even. Their story, so good. Kim Wexler in particular, Rhea Seehorn, she deserves the world. I didn't see a performance this year that even measured anywhere close to what she did. So again, breaking the rules, TV, but I think that their performances were
Well, Brent, due to this
transcendent.
infraction,
Well,
you
do
are
it.
going to be fired out of a cannon into the sun.
Bring in the new Brent.
There's no one as good as me. You can't
Hello, new
replace me.
Brent.
You can't replace me.
Oh, I like when they're sentient.
Hello, I am new Brent.
He
He'll-
doesn't
he'll
think
get-
any time's passed.
He'll get, yeah.
That's
Hive
crazy.
mind.
Yeah. We just load the conscience right into the next one.
Yeah. It's seamless.
You guys suck.
See, his speech pattern will slowly work
Yeah,
itself
it'll
out.
fix itself, guys.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready to move into the main event?
No, I think I'm gonna leave. Actually.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Okay. Where are you gonna go? The hallway?
You're home.
You don't
Oh,
want to go
you-
there. You just don't.
You're gonna open the door to your bedroom and I'm gonna be this Brad Eagle on your bed.
Naked.
No, not naked.
Naked.
No. Have you ever seen those like men thongs they wear? That's just got one strap and it's like a one strap.
I
that
think
covers
I'd
the
ignore you
penis.
because you'd just be wanting to get a reaction. So I think I would just go to my computer and play Pokemon.
No, see,
Pokemon.
see,
The trading card
You're
game.
still
out-
playing
I'm
Pokemon, the
spread
trading
out
card game.
on your
Yeah,
bed,
You
right?
disgust me.
What's
But my
wrong with
feet
it?
Are on your desk chair, so you can't sit there
It's
either.
such a good. It's a fun game to play.
Nobody knows how to play the trading card
There's
game.
so many people.
People only buy the trading cards to sell them for way too much.
I mean, kind of like that is the goal. Like, yeah, if you get a big one, yeah, sell it. But like, you also get some good cards where you're like, I can beat my friends.
You disgust me.
Cool. New Brent's not catching up yet.
The train is come.
Pokemon.
I will travel across the land. Searching far and
I actually
wide.
have to cut.
I don't.
Are
The
we
copy-
that? Are we that good?
Yeah.
Well, we're not that good.
You guys are too close.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
You get 15 seconds, and that was way more than 15 seconds.
No, it wasn't. You won't be able to hear when I started when you guys were talking. I also when you edit back, you're gonna have a treat for all the things I said about you guys were talking
I
to
was
one
actively
another.
ignoring you. I saw you mimicking along with you talking. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't want in
Kevin,
that.
you're in for a pleasure.
We're ready to get to the main event.
No.
You said no last time, and look where it freaking ended us up at.
Yes. Yeah, let's get to the main event.
Do we want to give our third, or just run them all through?
Yeah, let's do third. Third place.
My third place is Bullet Train.
This is for top movie of the year,
Yep,
guys.
top 3 movies of the year. Bullet Train.
This is the bronze medal Bullet Train for David.
Yep.
Specifically for David.
Yep, I kind of explained it all in the surprising one for why. So
My bronze medal for 2022 is The Batman.
ooh, okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
You're just on a real musical mood today, dude.
Yeah,
I have a great musical we can watch.
I will strangle you.
Hamilton.
Brent loves Grease too.
Oh my god, Grease 2 is so good. You're gonna make me break out into song again. Stop.
Because that's something Brent does.
Brent,
Grease 2 is better than Grease 1. Fight me. Change my mind. You won't.
You're right, we won't, because you're stubborn and cynical.
Halloween is the
I'm not
Grease
cynical
2.
about-
Halloween ends as the Grease 2 of the Halloween movies.
Mm-hmm.
Season of the Witch is
No.
the.
I enjoyed Season of the
Two.
Witch better.
Yeah.
You can get
And
outta here.
also, it's literally Grease 2. Halloween ends.
Shut up.
Guy gets a leather jacket,
Ooh.
gets a motorcycle, becomes cool, gets the girl.
Shut
Come
up.
on.
They don't have any cool sick numbers like. Ooh, who's that guy?
Yeah,
This
thank
whole
God.
episode, David's been doing this thing with his feet where he just is sticking them out and he's like moving around like he's a toddler. And it's been so distracting. I had to bring it up.
You jerk.
He's just been doing it the entire recording.
Are those your is that your underwear?
Yeah.
You got some skeleton underwear on.
Yeah, these are my antimicrobial underwear.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they're not your MeUndies.
They are.
No,
wow.
MeUndies is
Again.
antimicrobial.
One
No,
day they'll
not all of them.
sponsor us.
They have a antimicrobial line.
Cool.
Yeah.
One day, me undies. We'll be.
Yeah,
We'll have a
MeUndies,
code.
if
What do you
you're
think
listening,
our code will be like?
unoriginal.
UOS
Plotline.
Studio.
I don't know. It'll be something.
David.
The plot.
Intercode the plot.
Intercode plot to text code plot to 69 69 69 69 69.
Grow up.
I don't know. I started and I couldn't stop.
Who are we on?
It's Brent.
What is
Oh,
it? What's
yeah,
the
yours is
question?
Batman.
Third place.
Oh, Babylon.
Third place,
Ooh,
Babylon.
yeah.
Bronze medal.
Bronze medal. It was good.
Brent's bronze medal goes to Babylon.
Yeah.
All right, my silver medal goes to the Batman.
Bomb.
Bomb, bomb.
Very, very good movie. Very good Batman movie. Paul Dano did great as the Riddler.
Paul Dano did.
Loved Rob Bat and Bat. I'm excited to see what's gonna go.
Stand out in that movie for me was Colin Farrell's
Colin Farrell, yes.
Penguin.
He had like the craziest transformation.
He was a person I was thinking for best costume.
Yeah.
It was him, yeah. Just him alone.
Honestly, they could have really taken it.
Mm-hmm.
That movie did have really good costumes.
Yeah, like I said, that was one of the ones I was really thinking on.
My silver medal goes to Babylon.
Man,
I love Babylon.
do you guys think, like, I haven't seen it, do you think it was just, like, recency bias, or, like, was it that good?
I thought it was legitimately really, really
Out of the movies I saw in 2022, it was really good.
Okay.
good. It could be
You
recency bias.
know
but
I don't like
don't-
long movies, and it was a long movie, but I still really enjoyed it. Like, I would see it again, and
Gotcha.
it's long.
The thing about it is that it constantly is. You're like on like a ride for 3 hours.
It literally feels like a dark
It's-
ride.
It's like it starts out like really like happy and like things are going well, and then it just progressively like gets crazier and crazier.
The first scene is like an hour long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
It's crazy.
The first scene could be like its own like encapsulated little thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And I never wanted it to end.
yeah. And then it ended, and then a bunch of other good stuff happened.
Yeah.
After that, it's like it's like really well put together, and it's a shame that it's not being given the praise it deserves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt and that guy you mentioned earlier, whose name escapes me.
Diego Calva.
Yeah.
I respect it. Actually, I was just...
Phenomenal.
Hmm.
Highly suggest.
And it explores the history of the time and pays homage to cinema and early cinema in particular. It's just
And it's just also very interesting to see the culture of
Uh-huh.
that time and how women were treated, how how black people were treated. That's a big aspect of the
Yeah.
movie, one of the characters.
and on top of that, it explores like not only like the high highs of being in that industry at the time, it also explores like the
lows.
like the really negative parts of the film industry at the time. And
Also, it has one of the best cameos of the I shouted, I screamed, I was like, oh my god, is this gonna happen? Like, who is this? Is this who? And then they panned to the person, and I was just so giddy. I couldn't believe it. It was just a out of left field actor whose presence I could not be more giddy about. And they gave a good. They had like a good 15-minute bit where their character was around in the movie, and the whole time it was just like, what's going on? Oh my god, I can't believe they're here.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
David,
good.
we really need to keep watching that.
Yeah,
No, I'm with you. Like I said, I'll watch it.
It's good.
We have a list of movies that we all kind of need to watch. True.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's your silver medal?
my silver medal is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm.
It just everything that you said about it. I can't really say anything more.
I've really talked that movie to death.
Yeah, it's like the message it's just, I don't know, touched me in lots of ways, and haven't been moved from a film like that in a long time, and I immediately had to see it again. Like it was just a movie I wanted to show my mom.
Yeah.
Made me want to call my mom. And be like,
Yeah.
like I love you, mom. I'm sorry, but it's just yeah, all around really enjoy it. Can't say much more that hasn't been said already.
All right, David. It's time for the big one.
Yeah, I'll get mine out of the way. Everyone knows what it's gonna be. I mean, it's Top Gun Maverick. Like,
You all know already.
I mean, it's no secret. I mean, you guys definitely know. I mean, that I explained it a lot when I was talking about the best director and stuff. Like, it's just I left the movie with no like issues with it. I would rewatch it every time I can. Like, it is one of my favorite movies of like all time.
Wow.
Like, it is. It's just
High praise.
you watch it and like you know how like when you're in a movie like maybe once or twice you like check your watch or your phone just be like what time is
Yeah.
it? I didn't do it at all.
Wow.
Like you are just glued to the screen. Like they don't have a dull moment where like it gives the audience a time to kind of like I guess snap back to reality and be like, oh, yeah, I'm in a theater. Like you were just I mean, you think you're a fighter pilot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I loved it.
So my gold medal goes to. This is also going to come to no surprise to anybody. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's a really, really beautiful film.
Mhm.
It's a very interesting look at how to find meaning in a meaningless existence. It's it, it does that, and it is funny, caring family drama. It really explores uh, a lot of like a theoretical infinite characters in a very condensed way, and it I think it deserves all the praise in the world.
Agreed. It was a close for me. Like the only reason I really didn't pick Everything Everywhere All at Once because I didn't want to have like the same one as you. But like it was a very close call, and I
Yeah.
think that my movie just deserves number one as well. But it has to be Barbarian for me.
Mhm.
Man, I was invited to see this movie by somebody very last second. They're like, "You want to see this movie?" I was like, "Sure." Knew nothing about it. Didn't see a trailer for it. Didn't. I knew Justin Long was in it, which was fun for me because the whole movie, he doesn't show up until like the second half. There's like two whole halves of this movie basically, and he doesn't show up until halfway through the movie, and so the whole time I'm like, when the fuck, what the, when the, but like it's just everything about it. Like it surprised me. I didn't know. I had nothing going in, so I was on the edge of my seat. Uh, uh, you know, I just can't say more good things about it without spoiling the movie. And we didn't really talk about it. We didn't talk about it on this podcast because you two haven't seen it in full.
Yeah.
But it is was just surprised me and left me wanting more horror movies like that because it was just so like out of nowhere. I wish they would have marketed it more. I wish more people would have saw it. Uh, it was just a fresh, new, unexpected take on the genre that I
Yeah.
really enjoyed.
Marketing was kind of weak this year in cinema.
Believe it, one of the best marketing was Smile.
Yeah,
Smile had great marketing.
That Smile's got to be like a somewhere in this list. It's got to be like a runner up.
Yeah, I think in horror. I think it's a runner-up for horror. For me.
Surprising. It was in my contention for surprising
Yeah,
movie of the year.
It was
I think
good.
it fits there too.
Said it had some spots.
It
there.
had some guerrilla marketing, where people like football
went to,
games.
Yeah, went to baseball game. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy. They went. That's how marketing should be. That was fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Like that's how you get people to talk about your
I
movie.
think the thing that like I don't think Everything Everywhere All at Once had particularly great marketing. The only reason I even knew about it is because I heard about people watching it. Well, I heard about it on the internet, and then you invited me to go watch it. So.
I was like, you have to see this movie.
Yeah, I'd heard because of Multiverse of Madness coming out around the same time. I kept hearing comparisons of like man, Multiverse of Madness really tanked on the multiverse idea when in comparison,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, its marketing wasn't great. Barbarian's marketing wasn't great. Babylon's marketing hasn't been great. Halloween Ends' marketing was bad.
Disney released a Pixar movie, like an animated movie called Strange Worlds.
Yeah, and
it got no marketing whatsoever.
I heard it was also just a bad movie.
I heard
Yeah.
it was just suffered from not being
Yeah.
marketed.
Yeah, it's crazy how Hollywood just keeps fumbling the marketing on these. I mean, like,
Hire us. We'll market your movies. We'll get people in the seats.
yeah,
James Cameron did it.
what? No,
He's got like everyone went to go see Avatar, but us.
yeah. So David, hope you don't get upset. Brent and I were thinking about while we're in New York, seeing Avatar at the 4DX.
The only reason
I will never forget. I don't care.
The only reason why, David, is because the movie is like a ride. Your seats move around. They spray water at you. They spray smells at you. They have like giant fans to blow wind at you.
I'm gonna have an
I want to
allergic
know how those
reaction.
work for like the employees. Like, do you just have a freaking?
It's a Regal 4DX.
I'd hate that. Like, you're just a smell sprayer in the theater. You're like,
Well, it's probably automated. They probably just have to make sure the smell machine's like topped up on juice.
I'd fart in that.
And you
smell
know
machine.
it's Avatar Way of the Water, so you know we're gonna get wet. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited.
Dude, I'm gonna get
It's the
so
only way you're gonna
wet.
get me to see it.
I'm gonna be dripping.
What
if I have to pee in the middle of the
Sopping.
movie
And
and I'm like trying to get
squirts
back
you?
to my seat as it's like rocking around?
Wait, that's
Oh.
the kind of movie like you won't have to just pee. It'll blend in with all the water splashing
You'll
around.
be able to
Yuck.
smell.
Yuck.
Come on.
It's got the smells too. Smell-o-vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they-
Someone's gonna be like, "Who pissed? One of these aliens pissed themselves."
One of these big blue
Ex-
freaks pissed their pants.
That's the perfect crime. You've like pooped in the theater. And you're like, oh, one of the blue guys must have pooped.
Oh, that alien smells awful.
Yeah, definitely the alien.
It's always poop with you.
Yeah.
I was just, what smells bad?
It's always poop with me, man. You fart in the smell machine.
I don't know
poop
why
into
everyone's
the
very
popcorn bucket.
judgmental and aggressive towards me today.
It's always poop with you.
I just want to. I like doing this. I like hanging out with my two friends, and
I'm
I
sorry.
open my mouth, and I am just public enemy number one.
Buddy,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You just were talking about pooping in a popcorn bucket at the
I
40X.
didn't say a popcorn bucket at all.
menace.
You've added the context. I said I just pooped in my seat.
He's a
That's war. That's actually straight up war. Okay, I'm never mind. I'm negative again.
I just pooped where I was.
So it's the most menacing, like chaotic thing. I'm just like, why does everyone hate me?
It's that Eric Andre meme where he shoots Hannibal.
Oh yeah.
Poops in seat. Why does everyone hate me? I just.
Yeah, 2022 was a terrible year for marketing. Pretty good year for movies.
The slate for 2023 is whack. Have you seen that Instagram post?
It's
with, like,
not-
all the movies.
Not hot.
Well, it's crazy. There's a lot of crazy things.
A lot
coming
of
out this
big
year.
movies, but like spread out. Like I don't. June's got some.
Hopefully, we get some indie bangers this year.
Mhm.
What's your guys' most anticipated movie? Do you
I don't
have
know.
one?
I haven't even thought about
I
it.
have one.
I mean, I'm super amped for
Barbie?
Quantumania.
Barbie's
Barbie.
my,
I know.
Barbie's my top anticipated movie.
For good or bad reasons.
No, for good. Have you seen the trailer? It looks good.
Like I said, Ant-Man I'm pumped for. I just love Kang.
I want to see the train wreck that is the Flash.
Oh
I-
God.
They can't take that from us. We have to be able to see it.
I have to watch it. If they cancel the Flash, I'll.
Guardians 3,
cry.
Aquaman 2,
Maybe.
I mean, I'm like,
a new animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies made by Seth
oh yeah,
Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yeah. We didn't do an animated movie segment for our award.
That's because I didn't see any really.
We watched Catwoman animated thing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was real jazzy.
Yeah, Magic Mike's Last Dance, The
Ooh.
Marvels,
Not the Marvels. I'm actually kind of excited for that one.
Creed
I'm just
3.
intrigued by it.
I'm excited for Creed 3.
I didn't watch any of the Creed movies.
They're good.
I'm
Michael
not
B.
a-
Jordan's pretty solid.
Another John Wick movie.
Hell yeah.
Never watched John Wick.
Me neither. Dungeons and Dragons.
Hell yeah. No, I'm joking. I don't care about that.
If we review that, we have to be reviewing it while we play a one-off session of D&D. I think
You know
I've
what?
never played
Kind of
D&D.
really excited for, and you guys are gonna be like, whatever. But like, I'm kind of excited for the Little Mermaid.
Me.
Not
You're
my
right.
mermaid.
You called me.
Oh, David.
Oh, no,
oh
Dave.
no.
This
The
is-
implications.
No, that's just a stupid controversy. You know that movie's gonna get bad reviews just off that dumb premise
Yeah.
alone.
Oh, the spider.
She's a mermaid. They're not real, anyways.
Yeah, people are concerned about sunlight getting to a human lady that can breathe underwater.
It's like
Like,
if there's a movie about a unicorn and it was like tan instead of like pure white. They're like,
yeah,
like
it's
not
blue.
real.
It's
Yeah,
blue rather than pink. Like,
no, they'd be for it. Blue lives matter to them.
So
man.
all, on all the movies I said before, we got the Super Mario Brothers movie, the Evil Dead Rise, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Fast and Furious 10.
we are not watching that.
Wait, we're not watching Fast 10-Year Seatbelts?
I haven't. That's great, man. That's wow. My joke of the year. Is
Wow,
now.
that's pretty good.
I've never watched the first 9.
I have. Me and a couple friends of ours sat down and watched all of them.
Why would you?
They weren't that bad up until the last one.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
I'm excited about that one.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
I could care
Nope.
less about
I-
Really? I'm super pumped for that one.
I've only watched the first Indiana Jones. It was alright.
The first
We should
couple
watch
were
the other
good.
ones 'cause they're
yeah,
good.
First couple were good. Raiders and
And it's directed by the director of Logan, James Mangold.
Yeah, Logan was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna insist we see this one, so we better watch. the
no,
other
yeah,
ones.
we'll watch it. I've just never been an Indiana Jones guy.
The new Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Never watched.
Chris Nolan's Oppenheimer.
I'm excited for Oppenheimer. I think
ever,
Cillian Murphy, like, is a great actor.
I'm curious if it's gonna take a wacky turn or if it's just gonna be like a historical.
Yeah, they drop a nuclear bomb.
Well, no, but like that's like a historical thing.
You don't
that-
get much more wackier than nuclear fallout.
I think you can get way wackier than nuclear fallout because nuclear fallout isn't very wacky. I'm
What
just
if
gonna say
what if when the bomb goes off, there's like a car
Clown?
horn?
if?
That's pretty wacky.
So there's also Blue Beetle,
I'm excited. I'm honestly very excited for Blue Beetle.
Craven the Hunter,
Aaron
Meh.
Taylor Johnson.
The Exorcist
Meh.
by David Gordon Green. Dune Part 2.
Oh hell yeah! I love Denis Villeneuve.
A new Hunger Games.
Also, I'm pretty
Pretty cool.
sure Aaron Taylor Johnson's also gonna be in Dune Part 2.
Is he
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I saw that.
doing
earlier.
what?
Probably dooning around. I don't
Dooning
know.
around.
I've never seen the first one,
Wonka.
You didn't watch the first Dune?
so we'll have to watch
Is
that.
that also a Tim Cham?
Tim Cham.
Tim
with
Cham.
Wonka. And then Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Legally Blonde 3? What?
What the fuck?
Can't be.
Hell yeah. So we got Lost to look forward to next year. Oh, it'll be this year, actually. Who
Yeah,
did that? Was
this
that you?
year.
That
Wasn't
you?
me.
David. Someone burped.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. My
Okay.
mouth didn't open.
That you could tell it was a closed mouth burp.
I can tell you're a jerk.
I can tell it's David from his trying to pass the blame.
You can tell by the way he said, "I can tell you're a jerk."
Me? Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I forgot. I am the problem this episode.
Old poop guy.
Hey.
Oh,
We
I'm
can't
sorry.
call
Yeah, no,
David
you're right.
Poop Guy if I can't call you Mr. Poopy Man.
Yeah.
I have a disability.
Yeah, it's discriminatory when you do it to him.
This podcast is not Crohn's disease friendly.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
So-
I thought you were
I thought
loading
he was
up.
about to fucking-
I thought you were about to let the most heinous stinker.
I looked over and Brent's like cocking his legs back like he's gonna fucking blow.
I was about to run for cover. That was gonna shoot through your sweats.
Like a fine mesh sieve.
It was gonna itch when it dried.
It would have been loud too in this position. Now I wish I did have one.
It'd have blown his pants out.
You would have scooted backwards.
And that chair flipped over. You ever watch Iron Man 1 when he's testing the repulsors? Right against the wall.
There'd be like a nuclear shadow where you were sitting.
That's a really dark joke.
Poopenheimer.
Man.
Yeah, so back to that. I wonder if, because like Chris Nolan sometimes gets pretty wacky with his movies.
Yeah, like he literally had a clown in one of them.
Did you see the news about how he recreated
Yeah,
the
he didn't
first
use
nuclear bomb
CGI.
without using CGI?
What?
Yeah.
Scientists spent
Without?
Yeah,
scientists spent years
He
trying to
nuked
do
something.
Yes. Scientists have spent years during World War II to develop a nuclear bomb, and Nolan's like, I need this for a film. Boom.
Yeah.
So he made a nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what
Where
else
do you-
does that mean? How
Well,
else do
it
you?
could be like a bajillion tons of TNT.
Nah, he like resimulated an entire thing. He knew.
I mean, if they're gonna give anybody a nuke to blow up in the desert, give it to let Christopher Nolan film it in IMAX.
Man.
They did like
I
a
bet-
POV shot too, so straight up, that extra's dead.
They have an extra, not just a camera on a mount.
It couldn't. He wanted it to look authentic.
It couldn't be on a mount. There's no way.
A mount can't run away in terror while looking at the sky. I mean, Nolan wanted it to be legit.
It could.
It was his grandson.
You think David Lynch is upset that Chris Nolan got an actual nuke?
Yeah, and he didn't get.
He didn't.
He had to use a computer for his.
Yeah. What a bummer.
This is bullshit.
David Lynch would have tried to get a real nuke too.
They'd let him.
No, they wouldn't.
That's it. If they'd let him.
Oh yeah, if they let him, he would try. I
He
bet
would
he did
try.
try.
Showtime. I need a nuclear device. David, one day I'll indoctrinate you into the
You
Twin
don't
Peaks.
have to. Just don't let
Okay.
It's fine for the first 2 seasons.
No,
I will watch
stop.
Twin
It's good.
Peaks if you watch Spirited 5 more times.
I would do it because it's worth it.
You're gonna eat your fucking
Yeah.
hat when you watch a
When
Spirited
I-
5 times in a row just so you
Plot-
have to watch.
Plot twist, we come back, he's like, David, I owe you an apology.
No, I'd do it just so you have to watch Twin Peaks because it's good.
You want to shake on it?
No. Brent showed his hand too early. I would have shaken on it.
Yeah,
7 times.
I'd have live streamed the whole thing.
What if he does it 7 times?
No, I know he'll do it as
Brent-a-thon.
many as I asked. He's just gonna.
It's a good show.
No, I believe you.
There's a fish in the percolator.
Cool.
Alright.
You want me to say that?
It's a line from the show.
I know, but like, I mean, where do we go from that? Like,
I got him a percolator for Christmas one time because he loves that line so much.
Hey, that gum you like, it's gonna come back in style.
I don't remember that line actually.
I don't. Why is he like?
But would it come back to you better if I was like, that gum you like is going to come back in style?
I at least know who might have said it. He really loves Twin.
I know,
He's
and
my
I don't
mother's
have that.
sister's
I
girl.
don't have an issue with that. Like,
He just really wants
he just-
everybody on the planet to watch.
I
And
respect
everyone on
that.
the planet should watch Twin Peaks. You know what else? I just saw a thing and it's like going all through Twitter, and I meant to tell you, but you like when I saw it last night when I was talking to you, you were like,
Uh-huh.
"I'm gonna be right back," and then you left for 4 hours.
You do that a lot.
And
All right, guys.
a poll was taken. Let me see if I can find it. About what TV shows were the best. It was taken like I guess like there's a Reddit like a TV show Reddit and like a
Uh-huh.
bunch of like there was like 61,000 votes, right? And it was Breaking Bad number 1, Better Call Saul number 2, I want to say Game of Thrones beneath it, The Wire beneath that, and something else. I don't remember.
But not Twin Peaks.
No, but I wanted you to know that
I really thought that
Breaking
you
Bad
were
and
gonna-
Better Call Saul were.
I was.
You need to watch them
Brent really loves television.
Yeah.
because television in recent times, in recent years, has peaked past what cinema can do. Like, imagine the quality of cinema in long form. Like,
Says the guy
imagine
who
the
doesn't want to
best-
watch a movie that's more than 3 hours.
but
long.
imagine the best movie. Because it's like you don't go to a place to watch a show.
Maybe I'd like it better if I did.
Okay, I'm hungry.
Well, I guess in that case.
do you what? Do you have any? What?
I looked at David and to cue him to say something.
I don't know. I thought.
Fine, I'm Kevin.
I'm Brent.
Are you fucking stupid? Did you forget your name?
I forgot my line.
Line! Your line! I'm Kevin.
I'm David.
And I'm Brent.
And this is the plot line.
See you guys next week.
We do.